against the Jace, which I don't expect, but instead going into the Mordekaiser. So Mordekaiser is going to have a rough time in that lane early on.
A bit more with the vertical jungling up towards Khan.
Khan is completely just dominating this matchup, right?
And now he picks up the smite as well. So the invade comes through, and LNG on top of that stolen objective. Now with the blue buff, they continue forward as Chris looks for the engagement with the Zenith Blade. Maybe too long as LNG stayed in this jungle with the kickback. Re-engage comes through, but it's already first blood. Given over to Doomby as the arrow a bit late as well. As he got back to the lane, then picked up the 3 bits of turret plating as well. So right now Doomby will be sitting on a bit of gold as Khan has come on in to give us the surprise. Flash over the wall, the commitment there. And this time around the Doomby flash works out better. Easy kill for FPX to make number 2.
And with kind of like meat shields in front of him, I believe LWX will have enough damage to get the work done.
Look towards that. In the top lane, it's the turret lead in that mid lane with 2 kills as well, with the stability of the bottom lane. LNG all they
can't
can
dive on Mordekaiser. We've talked about this. The fact that they did get him so low from the poke is actually pretty amazing, but...
Yeah, and then he death realms and only manages to get out. So kudos over to Chenlun, who does survive, but the turret goes down in the end as well, while the rest of FPX move mid.
But I'll say, we see LNG pushing the bottom side, but still, you're giving up so much pressure on the rest of the map, and okay, you're getting a turret, but FPX are also getting Rift Herald, so champions are in your composition. They're really the kind of sole focus on how your team's going to end up playing the game. So if FPX take fights right now, they're looking really good.
As long as they dodge away from someone like Maple, as Chris goes over the wall, but maybe a little bit too deep. He doesn't have the support of Doomby, who doesn't have his flash either. Kicked over the wall. XX now wants to follow it up. The Sonic Wave connects, but almost dies with the Shock Blast combo. Yeah! That's the snipe by the pinky toe. Down goes XX over the wall, the range. Probably not that much, but he's got a Rift Herald, and he's got his team pushing mid. FPX taking all with a 4K gold leader now, taking the fight as well. As the turret goes down, no more aggro. The damage onto Tuâ as he goes gold, but can't. A little bit too deep here. He's in the death realm, and he'll die. With Chenlun coming out, Chris now has to flash away. LNG have picked up one, and they've got low health bars. The flash forward until the blast cone that I believe was hit by Chenlun. A bit unfortunate as Doomby now joins the fight, but Maple doesn't care. He's going to flash forward, and LWX has to dodge away from the sleepy teddy bear trouble bubble, whatever you want to call it. But FPX in the end, they get away. They get the turret all the way back right now. Probably interested in securing vision towards that top side with Baron coming up in a minute. Dodge the trouble bubble yet again. Doomby keeps firing this out. FPX really committing to the top lane turret, but they haven't seen XX with a 3-man kick now. The Wombo comes through. That was great, but the follow-up needed as the Soul Flare slows them down. Trouble bubble lands yet again in Maple. Now looking for the nuke, but blocked away by Chris. Doomby ignited, has to flash away, but Light wants to follow this up. This Ash ain't got no chill. With XX over the wall, he misses the Sonic Wave, but it doesn't matter because LNG can still pace forward. LWX low on matter what. Chenlun comes in for the flank on top of Khan. They've got this 80 carry though, over the wall, over again. LNG have brought this game back.
Yeah, they're a good flash Death Realm play. Nope, they want to go for Baron.
I mean, he hit Light on the side as well, just notice. He's at ready. He's going to hit that brush. And good dodge away from LNG, but the Dragon already gone. Versus 3, Chris now going in for the engage. Soul Flare in the choke as well. LNG should not have walked in here, but Chenlun into the Death Realm. He'll take Chris, but at this point in time, FPX say, come to daddy. Over the wall he flashes, but Khan ready to slice and dice. Thank you for the kill. Thank you for Baron, essentially after getting 2.
And, like, look at the sideways. FPX have done such a great job of making sure they're constantly pushing out when they're looking for these objectives.
As we're now going to look towards the fight as Tuâ is just dead. Doomby over the wall. But we don't want to see that. The cameraman is tilted. He's fallen. Double kill goes over to Doomby. And as we return to the Baron, I'm sorry. I think our cameraman was...
Now just... They could play through... I'd want to see them play through 2 lanes, not necessarily 3.
Pushing down mid here. We've got 4 members with the TP used by Khan in the bottom side.
Keep your eyes on XX, though. He's looking for the flank.
That's the ultimate onto Chris. Light starting to hit pretty hard here as the kick goes back. It's onto Doomby. They've caught him out of position. FPX have walked down mid confidently. The true shot rush to try and get the kill on the backside of Khan now joins in. The problem is FPX are still so far ahead that great play from LNG meant nothing.
It's so unreliable. It feels so hard to execute against what FPX have done. They kite out the engage well. They come back in, and they should be able to get 2 inhibitors.
At the very least. First one goes down. They're consistent on pushing mid. Light's still here. You have to say that Light and Tuâ still standing is kind of reminiscent of this game in the past couple of fights. We won't be able to defend the second inhibitor, but to defend the game, that should be possible. Light moving forward. Good little fancy feat here as he chases after. We'll definitely discuss after this one. But FPX now on the top side. Baron buff has expired as of now as Light gets an arrow again and onto LWX, does some damage. He's kiting around nicely, dodging the poke, but into the backline. Chris finds his way once again, but will drop a little bit too deep as Light does the buff. Watching Doombee's poke. Doombee has been full items for a while. What happens when you get a cheap build? As XX at half health get the steal? Oh my god! Sonic Wave. That's stupid. Chenlun.
There's no excuse for that one. There's nothing to say.
Chenlun, I don't think you win this 1v1. Doombee will come out of the death realm in a second, and after stealing the Mountain Dragon, LNG run into danger. The poke is good as XX still finds his mark, but onto the side, I'm not sure. Maple trying to carry this one as well, but look at Light. The Ash 80 carry. If they weren't so far behind, LNG probably would have won that fight. But Tuâ, the only person left standing is Khan, and Crisp will take down the Remnants.
And that's probably just going to be the end of the game. Super minions are already
hit, I would say, as Crisp and Khan just going to work their way through these turrets. No death time is going to stop this one either. And interesting cops flying here in game number 1. But FPX execute better. They take us to match point.
That game went as expected, but also didn't go as expected from the way we saw FPX draft and play this game.
But a great way to end, nonetheless, right?
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
I was proven wrong with the Proto Belt.
You were. That was years ago. That was 40 minutes ago.
We'll be right back.